Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I don't hide the fact that I admire the Serbian people, the Serbs. I like also the Croatians or the Croats in the area. And the main reason is for the Serbs is that they're tough. They're courageous and they have a national identity that they defend against the globalist imbeciles who unfortunately want to spread their garbage in wherever they want. And the Serbs don't allow that to happen. That's a big war of information propaganda in Serbia as we speak. They got Kosovo. These guys, not the Albanians got Kosovo. Those guys got Kosovo. But the war is not over until it's over. So what happened here? I report something that the Serbs did in a referenda. A referenda was held in Kosovo, in northern parts of Kosovo, in 4 municipalities. Now, Kosovo is part of Serbia, as far as I remember. It declared its independence, voted by some parliament. The Serbs didn't recognize it, was taken by force by NATO troops, but somehow Kosovo is independent, but Crimea is not, even though Crimeans voted, the people voted, not the elected officials. But hey, what's happening? Some mayors, I don't know this, some mayors, some Albanian mayors are in charge of, or are in 4 majority Serb population municipalities in a northern part of the province of Kosovo. And I don't know how they got in power over there, because democratically, I don't think the Albanians would have been voted. And I will give you an example. There's no secret that moreover now than before NATO intervened over there and fucked the Serbs, unfortunately. Now the Serbs and the Albanians are not really good friends. Okay, so if you would have 2 individuals to be elected as mayors in a majority municipality of Serbs, so majority are Serbs, as bad as that Serb, let's say you have a Serb and Albanian, let's say the Serb is bad as fuck, the candidate, and the Albanian is fantastic, they will not vote for the Albanian. That's my feeling. They would vote for the Serb because he's a Serb, and vice versa. You will not find probably a Serb mayor somewhere in the majority Albanian area of the province of Kosovo. For the reason why: animosity, hatred, past events, historical events, I killed this, that killed this, and so on. So somehow we have some mayors, Albanian mayors in northern Kosovo in charge. Now the Serbs are, how in the hell? Were they appointed by Pristina, by the Albanian government? I mean the Kosovo, whatever they are, in charge? They're not in charge. The globalists are in charge. European Union, guys in charge of the European Union. It's not those. It's not von der Leyen. It's not Michel. It's not Borrell. These are not guys in charge. These are just guys that let us know what the decision was made by them. So the Serb majority area vote on Albanian mayor's fate in Kosovo referendum. That's great. I like referenda. The problem is these guys, with their democracy, they don't like referendum. Why? They don't have a referendum because we might vote directly against their own crooked, as Trump says, crooked policies. So let me show you. This is the introductory article coming from Euronews, and this is from yesterday, April 21st, 2024. Serb majority areas, and I'm going to show you the maps. Vote on Albanian mayor's fate in Kosovo referendum. Well, this is misleading. Albanian mayor's fate in Kosovo referendum. Albanian mayors in all majority Serbian municipalities. So this is the first article. Residents in 4 Serb-majority municipalities in northern Kosovo cast their votes on Sunday on removing their ethnic Albanian mayors from office. How in the fuck they got to be in office? Because they were not elected by the Serbs, that's for sure. Someone elected them. So the Serbs did not show up at the vote and the minority voted, and that's how they got elected. That's the only democratic way, unless they were appointed for someone else. Nevertheless, let's move on. Let's see what happened. The referendum endorsed by Western nations. Why do you need the endorsement of someone else in my internal affairs? Well, we are your guarantors. We are your mentors. Oh, you're not trustworthy. You lost your legitimacy many times over. The last time it was with the Minsk agreements. Remember? Minsk agreements 1 and 2, where it was France and Germany. They said, yeah, we vouch for Ukraine that will follow what's in the policies or whatever it's in the Minsk agreements. Official. They became United Nations. It was international law. Became after they signed. It was all official. How do we want to call it? It was legal binding document. And they didn't. So you lost your legitimacy. When you hear France and Germany over and over regarding this, oh, we're going to be the guarantors. Yeah, okay, remember Minsk 1 and Minsk 2. You fooled the Russians. Why? Because the Russians were naive. Were they? It seems like. Aw, victims. Not really. All right, so here we have the referendum endorsed by the Western nations aims to alleviate tensions between Kosovo and neighboring Serbia, both aspiring for European membership. That would be a mistake. The main ethnic Serb party in Kosovo, Srpska List, which maintains close ties with Belgrade, has urged a boycott of the vote. An estimated 46,500 residents are anticipated to participate in 47 polling stations, with a majority vote required for the mayors to step down. In June, Kosovo's Prime Minister Kurti proposed new elections in North Mitrovica, Svekan, Leposavic and Zubin Potok if 20% of the municipality's electorates supported a petition for the pause. Residents voted in favor of the petition in January. Upon the assumption of the office by Albanian mayors last May, Kosovo Serbs clashed with security forces, including NATO-led KFOR peacekeepers. Yeah, okay. Resulting in injuries. Kosovo, formerly a Serbian province, by some, saw a shift in status following 78 days. Shift in... this is such a weasel interpretation of this. There you go. So these are Albanian separatists who got independent. But the guys in Donbass, no, they are Russian-backed, blah, 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 blah. Okay? So let's move on to the next article, which is Associated Press. Residents of 4 Serb-majority municipalities boycott vote on removing ethnic Albanian mayors. Why? We don't recognize your authority, Pristina. We don't even bother to vote. But who won? And I want to show you the map where this occurred, because they're going to mention the municipalities. Residents of 4 Serb-majority municipalities on Sunday overwhelmingly boycotted a vote on removing their ethnic Albanian mayors from office following last year's mayoral election. So they were elected. Why? Because they didn't show up. Again, right? The referendum, supported by the West, was an attempt to diffuse tensions between Kosovo and neighboring Serbia. No, man, you have no authority. That's what they said. This is their message. As both countries vie to join the European Union. As I said again, and I will say it, I said it before, mistake. However, Kosovo's main ethnic Serb party, Srpska Lista, or Serbian List, which has close ties with Belgrade, has called for a boycott. Only 253 out of 46,556 registered voters cast their ballots. So 250 out of 46,000 people. Are those Albanians? Or the guys who didn't get the memo? Or maybe the guys who are just misguided. Cast their ballots in all 4 municipalities. In all 4! Oh my God. So there's like what, 80 people here, 80 people there, 80 people over there, 80 people over there. For the mayors to be ousted, a majority vote is needed. No ballots at all were cast in one of the municipalities, Zvekan. Now that's why I love the Serbs. That's why. According to results after voting ended, blah, blah, blah. This, and I'm quoting, this is why we note the citizens' initiative to oust the mayors of the municipalities of Leposavic, Zubin Potok, Zvekan, and North Mitrovica has failed. There you go. They failed. But what's happening next? They said, we don't recognize you. Now let me show you the map, and I'm going to start from far, far away. Here, map of Europe. Boom. So this is the map of Europe. Yugoslavia used to be over here. This big country here, Yugoslavia. That in the Balkans, Balkan Peninsula, which is this right here. This is the Balkan Peninsula. So we have this was Yugoslavia, and now it's Serbia, and you have Kosovo right there. Part of Serbia. No, it's something else for some, and it's Serbia for others. Now we're gonna go, and I'm gonna show you a map of Serbia and Kosovo here. So Serbia, this is Romania here. Serbia, and you have Kosovo and Montenegro. Montenegro got out, and Kosovo is still right here. So just you know where things are. And then we're going to go to see where those municipalities are located in Kosovo. Here. So I tell you these are the municipalities. Leposavic, Zubin Potok, Zvekan, and Kosovka Mitrovica. These are the areas where this little thing occurred. And the rest, I don't know. The rest, what do you think is going to happen to the rest? Albania is right here. They will not be allowed to unite because these guys were not allowed to unite. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. So remember, Albania is here, Kosovo is here. They will not be allowed. Maybe in time, after the, I don't know, dissolution of the plantation, maybe these guys will unite, or maybe the Serbs will come and fuck everybody up over there. I don't know. The thing is this. What happened to Serbia was wrong. Not only talking about Kosovo. Remember, we have they have a big problem in Bosnia and Herzegovina. They have over there Republika Srpska. And we got over there Bobic. I've been informed that it is not Bobic. So, by a Serb friend, so it's not Bobic. That's how I would use. I think Bobic is his name. I've been told that he's not Bobic. It's not like that. Not everything that ends in C. It's Ch. Bobic. Belodedic. And I assumed everything is Belodedic. You know, Red Star. The Romanian player, the Serb player, played for Romania. Steaua Bucuresti played for Steaua Roșie Belgrade. Red Star, Belgrade, Red Star. Remember when they won the Champions League? Belodedic, Miodrag Belodedic was playing for them. He defected Romania and he went to his people. I don't know. So anyway, here you have the Serbs. I think it was something that happened to Serbia was a rape. And it was done by the democratic countries, the free countries. When I saw that, then I realized it's not. I didn't have questions. The questions were like answered. Who these guys really are, NATO and the Western countries. By that time, you know, you always. But then you realize that is like the end of the line. That's for me. That was it. And I was so angry that the Russians could not do anything about it in 1999 because it was weak. Now things will be different. That's why it's opportunities. So Serbia, again, on some conversations with some Serb friends, I've been told that actually Mr. Vucic, the president, Alexander Vucic, the president of Serbia, is not really a patriot. Is not really a Serb. He's a Serb, but not working for the Serb. He's like with the other guys. He just, I think, signed some, or at least inclined to sign some agreements with France for some Mirage airplanes, fighter jets, instead of the Russians. I always said, pick the best one. If you think the Mirage is better than the Russian ones, buy it. But this kind of coziness towards France, it was part of bombardment, if I remember correctly. It doesn't mean that you should not forgive. Do business. But it seems to me like they got cozy a little bit, Macron with Vucic. And I wouldn't forget that so fast. 1999, 2009, 2019, what, 25 years or so? Not even a generation. If you want, go and ask, for instance, what's his name? How in the hell I'm forgetting his name? Think about too many other things, trying to think ahead. The tennis player, Jesus Christ, how in the fuck I'm forgetting his name. Oh my God. Yeah, John Borg and Iliana Stase, all these guys come over, but what's his name? Jesus Christ. I don't want to close because it wouldn't be embarrassing. And I have it in my eyes. What's your name, man? What's your name? Wow. Anyway, I will remember him. Unbelievable. He said that he has still remembers the war and what's the aftermath of the war. So therefore, well, I have to look for it. I'm just fucking retard. Sorry. I just, like they say here, brain fart. And I'm still trying to think and I can't find it. Jesus Christ. Novak. Jesus fucking Christ. Djokovic. Jesus Christ. I apologize greatly. But it happened. It happened before when I had some names that I really had them. I mean, I like Novak, and I think he's the Djokovic. According to his statistics, he is the best tennis player that ever been. He is. I mean, people don't like it. Again, the same prejudice against a Serb. You can see that. You can see that in the media coverage, in the weasel reporters. But he's a patriot, and I know he has that Serb flame inside, and he smacks them from time to time. I remember when he was in New York City, and he won against what the fuck was his name? The American, Jesus Christ, the guy with only all he had was a serve. Jesus Christ, I know his name very good. Very well. I have his name in my. I have his face again. I can't remember. Fuck it. You know who I'm talking about. My Serbs friends, and he said, "Yeah, I know you'd boo me, but I fucked you up." And everybody was beep. Too late. So anyway, the guy who talks smack about Djokovic, that you claim injuries and blah, blah, all the time, and he fucked him up. And he said, "What is his name, man?" Anyway, forget about it. You know who I'm talking about. If you play tennis or if you're a Serb, you must know that one. So yeah, that's a lot of animosity, and I think it shouldn't have happened. But why? Remember, I mean, if you do that, take about what? 4 states in the United States of America, and I don't know, create something independent because let's say the majority are Mexicans. Or let's take 3 municipalities somewhere and say, let's say Minnesota, and have them Somalia. A new Somalia, because Ilma or Ilmaha or Ilmar or Bakalaka, she's over there, majority. Or take, I don't know, certain areas where we have majority, I don't know, let's say Dearborn, Michigan. Or let's say that's Arab enclave. I mean, are you going to go with this? I mean, I know there's details and so on. All right, my friends, here it is. I think the guys start with D. The guy, I can't remember his name. Fuck it. Doesn't matter, the tennis player. So yes, these guys did not recognize the authority. 4 municipalities, very small. Rodic. Yeah, Rodic. He was Serb too, or something. And Andy Rodic. I didn't remember Djokovic, but I remember Rodic. Unbelievable. I never liked Rodic. I mean, unidimensional big mouth, but he was a good player. Better than me, that's for sure. All right, here is, my friends, my Serb friends. I admire your stoicism and your bravery, your courage, your strength. Don't give up. Don't give up. Uh, Putin is still there, and it seems like China is still there. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.